Hello everyone, happy Friday of the new month. It is June. I'm so excited for this week's budget. I'm very happy about it. Let's get started right away because we have a lot to do as far as income and expenses go. So if you like these budget with me's, I do some invest with me's and savings challenges. We talk about finances, we talk about affordability and health on this channel. So come along. And it's good to see all of you. It was a little bit hectic this week as it normally is. I'm an admin in New York and it's a little stressful at times, especially when it's a short week. Now, of course, with the short week, I'm not salaried. I do work for my time as of now. I also have a few side hustles that we will talk about as far as YouTube goes and as far as being a VA. So I do that on the weekends, and I also do opera, voice, and piano lessons. So I'm trying to get a little bit more income because I'm not going to be paid for a whole day, and that's just going to mess up the whole week. But we are trying to supplement that income with additional side hustles. So let's get started on the budget with me. The first thing I want to do is go over how much income I got. So it's $700. And just making sure that we have enough of the smaller bills because the smaller bills definitely go the fastest. No, it was really nice though. One of my coworkers actually wanted to go out because I had finished the semester, so he asked me out for coffee. I'm super excited, and we're going to be doing that by the end of June. He is a sweetheart, and I'm just excited that the semester's over. So I just wanted to know how your week went, if everything went okay. If you're feeling stressed out, just let me know in the comments. I know that it's been pretty crazy. Okay, so we have our princess money all laid out because I'm in New York and I don't want to get burgled. Please do not have cash if you ever visit New York. Please only have like a little bit of cash so you can tip your servers or tip your valet. That's it. Okay, so we are doing Ramit Sethi's I Will Teach You to Be Rich, Inspired, Low Income Budget with me. I'm very excited because he is basically like guilt-free spending all the way. So we are going to do the Roth, and that's getting 163. So 100. Now, I want to make sure that my Roth is maxed out for this year, so I am going heavy in my Roth because there's only about 6 months left. So want to make sure that we're maxing that out because it is tax-free once you withdraw. Anybody else do this where they try to add things and they go from the right to the left? I don't know. That's just something my math teacher told me. I don't really know if it's true or not, but so I'm basically doing investing first. Now the dream house is one of my savings challenges. We'll do that later. We have maintenance is getting 125. It's always so much for like the housing things. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. The 20s are going like hotcakes now. So 125. And I know what you're thinking, like I need some better systems, and you would be completely right. I'm just waiting for AdSense so we can put it back into this. I have a whole plan, okay? I know I'm using some envelopes right now, but you know, slow and steady, we will get to the, I'm just trying to be patient now. We will get to more aesthetically pleasing features, but for now, this is fun, and this is something that, you know, you can do. These are things you can have around your house, so I'm just trying to be as realistic as possible. Utilities is getting 50. I don't know about you, but whenever I go into the Upper East Side in New York, there are so many beautiful stores. Like, we're talking about Ferragamo, we're talking about Fendi, we're talking about Nordstrom, like all of the high level stuff. And I'm just like, I feel like Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's, because I'm just like, can't afford any of it. But we're manifesting that, so yes, I can afford it. Netflix is getting 2. But I'm just looking at all these beautiful purses. I'm looking at all this gorgeous clothes and shoes. And I'm just like, yes, that is my old money, rich, wonderful style that I would love to take a part of. And, you know, these budget with me's, the slow progression, the $1 a day, like, it's going to add up, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. It's going to add up to where I can afford high quality. And again, I'm just telling myself that right now. And this is just something very motivating to do. So the gym is getting 5. Cash Flow Club is an investing club that I'm a part of. Absolutely love it. It's getting 3. So let me know your favorite store. Like, what store can you not live without? Because for me, it's definitely Anthropologie. Like, I love that beach bohemian vibes that they have going on. I don't know, I just love their style. Adobe Premiere Pro is what I use. Also, if you have any ideas on what type of budget with me merch I should get to upgrade from this envelope, or if you have something that you think would be aesthetically pleasing, so I'm not using like actual envelopes, just let me know in the comments below, because I would love to, you know, get something a little bit more swag-like, and we can budget for that as well. So that would be something fun to do. Groceries is getting 50. $100, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hygiene is getting 5. So I have to say that it's been a little tricky being an admin in New York, just because I have to wake up at 4 o'clock. Yes, you heard that right, 4 o'clock every single day. It is very stressful, Monday through Friday. And it's a lot. So I have to be in the office before my boss gets there, and you know, I'm not really much of a morning person. I think I thrive more at night, but that's just me. But I've had to become a morning person, and it's just been very stressful. I've been at this job for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. The one drawback is waking up at 4 because the sun's not even up yet. And if you're anything like me, you get very cold very easily. Medical's getting 5. Housing is getting 5. So if you're anything like me, I go outside and I am freezing. Like, the birds are singing. I don't know what they're singing about because it is very cold. But I feel like it's winter time, and I'm just here like, like shivering. But then when I go out for my break, because I've been trying to go out for walks, it's like 70, 80 degrees. And I'm like, I am not, let's see, student loans are getting 9. I'm like, I am not equipped for this change in weather. Like, it is very extreme. So we go from literally 40 degrees to 70 degrees every day. Like, my body does not want to handle that. The studio is for my YouTube studio because I would really love to have a YouTube studio where I can make some more content. I wanted to do a few book reviews that I found interesting on personal finance. So if you think that's something that you want to look out for or listen to, let me know. Business is getting 5. So we're at 10. Because especially for Ramit Sethi, who I have been following for quite some time, like, I think he's a really good role model. And I really think he's a great mentor as well, because he teaches you not to feel guilty about money. I've had a few situations in the past, and maybe you can relate to this, where, you know, you feel guilty about spending things because you're in survival mode. Like, I have been in survival mode for most of my life, and it's so completely draining. Like, it's absolutely draining. And you're literally just living paycheck to paycheck. You're living not knowing if you can afford certain things, and it's very hard. It's very difficult to live like that. But that's what I've had to do because I struggled. There were a lot of like personal problems that I had to deal with, a lot of like family things, which I won't get into today, but I just wanted to ask you, like, if you had any struggles with money, how did you persevere? How did you get through that? Because it took me a whole mindset shift and a full year of educating myself on personal finance to literally just shift my mindset and to grow from my personal experiences. Like, I literally had to take myself out of whatever mindset I had and just read a whole bunch of personal finance books. And, you know, I almost had to brainwash myself into not thinking that I was on this constant 100 mile per hour. And it's really scary because you literally don't know where your next meal is coming from. You don't know what you're doing. And you're just like, okay, I'm not making enough, and I don't really know if I have enough money to survive. It's very scary. So clothes is getting 25, shoes is getting 15, because I saw some Ferragamo shoes that I really want, and I know they're like $1,000, but we're getting there, slow and steady. Yeah, so let me know if you've had any struggles with money. I have had struggles with money. I got out of it, and it's because I had a change in mindset, and I just read a lot of finance books, and I just watched videos like this that inspired me. And I just read as much as I possibly could about finance, and I created a system that worked for me. And it made me more confident. It made me more calm about money. We're still always learning, but I'm just letting you know, like, you can do this. I love going to the opera. Opera time. Opera's getting $5. And I want to get like this beautiful gown to go along with a night in the opera. I have my sights set on something. I'll do a get ready with me once I get to this goal. And then lessons are getting 10. I'm an opera singer. I love singing. It's one of my hobbies. So that is getting 10. eating out. I don't really eat out that much. It's not really it's not really a thing for me, so we're just going to put $5 because I do like my occasional coffee. So that's what that's for. But I mostly like to get groceries at home. Okay, education. That will be for the other savings challenge that we are doing. And then jewelry is 10. Oh, I put the 20s in here. Okay, that's funny. I've been living in New York for a good 6 years, and it's just, I feel like the vibe is off a little bit. I don't know if you know anything about New York, but you know, it used to be a lot busier, and I feel like there's just, people are more quiet and more like somber about things. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because I've matured and the first like excitement, it's not really there anymore. It's more just like, we're gonna focus. Okay, so I just did the budget, so let's do the savings challenges because those are really fun. I'm having such a fun time with those. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to start with the envelope challenge. I'm doing a 365-day envelope challenge. So I showed in my first video that the first one, number 1, we put in 4. The second one I did for the second day, it got $10, third got $3, 4 got $4, 5 got another $10, 6 got another $4, 7 got another $5. Then with my Google AdSense, I put in $28. That's just a bonus envelope, just something extra. I'm not totaling these because we are going to do like a surprise totaling. But I just wanted to do number 8 today. And we have all different envelopes for each one. So this is number 8. And what I'm doing for that is the envelopes right here. These are numbered 3, 4, 5, and 10 because I want to have at least 1,000 by the end of the year. Okay, so we have 5. So we're going to put $5 into the envelope and put this over here. I'll be doing this each day. Great. And now we're going to switch over to education. This is for my student loans because I would like to have all of my student loans paid off by the time I graduate. That would be ideal. And this is kind of like dice. So it looks like Candyland. The little candies here, if there's 1, we add $1. If there's 3, we add $3. If we go on 5, 10, or 15, we add 5, 10, or 15. Now, I normally do 3 rolls of this because overall I can do $28 for the student loans for the maximum. So we have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the 3 candies are getting 3. 1, 2, 3. Mix it up, mix it up. Okay. And we are getting 2. I'm sorry, this is just so much fun. 1, 2, 15. Cool. And I ran out of 1, so we're just going to improvise. Nothing to see here. And 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5. So let's see, the total is 10, 20, 23. Perfect. That is great. So we go over here and this will be 23. This is just so much fun. This definitely goes to my overthinking brain. I love doing this type of stuff. Oh my gosh, I've been putting 5/26 and it's June. Where has my time gone? What is happening? I don't know. Anyway, so we put in 23 for that one. So I think I'm going to do the 20. Never hurts to go under a little bit. Guys, I've been putting in the wrong date for this whole video. That's so funny. I'm still stuck in May. Oh my gosh. My organized self is just going to white out a few things. Hey, and last but not least, we have Save-Opoly. And I just want to show you this because this is so cute. Now everything on here is going to be linked down below. I'm trying to find where I got each thing because I definitely got the princess money from somewhere. I just can't remember where I got everything because it was such a long time ago. So basically this is Monopoly, and I just thought it was very inspiring, very girly, very cute, very chic. 10 out of 10. And then this is the dice that we're going to use. Again, we're going to do 3 of these. 3. Okay, and start at go. 1, 2, 3. So 6. Great. I used to love playing Monopoly when I was younger. Like, I absolutely loved it. My grandfather was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My grandfather was so into it. He got very aggressive. He was like this mafia guy, and he would just be so aggressive with it. Okay, so I landed on community chest, which means whatever number I got here, I have to put into the savings challenge, so $11. But he would literally like buy up all of the houses, and he would just make sure that he won, and he would be like a sore winner. Like he would rub it in all of our faces when he won, which was like 90% of the time. It was just hilarious. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so chance just says pick an amount from 1 to 25. Okay, good. So overall, I have $34 to spend on this allocation for my dream house for the down payment. So we have 17, so I will go with 17, bringing it to, let's go with 35 total. Yeah, because I don't want to use up the rest of my ones. We're going to put that over there. It's going to be 35. Okay, so this is 35. Again, with Google AdSense, I put in a little bit more. Thank you so much for subscribing. Every little bit helps, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to put 20% down. And that was the dream house. Now let's see how much money we have left over. I kind of do a zero-based budget, like everything is allocated. The only difference is I like to have a little bit of savings left over for the envelope challenge because that is daily. So we have 40, 50, 65, which makes sense because we put 70 in here, and I just want to make sure that we have at least 70 for the week for envelopes. So I will be using this money for the envelopes throughout the week. And depending on what is left over, we will just add that to either the dream house or to the student loans, and then everything will be equal to 0. So that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. I will put this into the envelope. That is the savings challenge envelope. thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know where to get different envelopes, because I want to get, the ones that are really cute and aesthetically pleasing. So if you have any ideas, if you watch other budget with me's and just really love it, let me know. I wanted to start this because I feel like I've seen so many budget with me's that are low income, and I just feel really inspired by them. So I wanted to start my own, but it's a little bit geared more towards Ramit Sethi's inspiration and not as much Dave Ramsey, because I've been seeing Dave Ramsey. I love Dave Ramsey, and it's very similar to it. The only difference is that Ramit Sethi is very much not to be guilt-free, and for me, I'm more of like a yoga person. I like to have a soft life. I like to be at peace. So I'm more along the line of like, I don't want to be gazelle intense in my life right now. I want to just have peace and enjoy life and enjoy things. So Ramit Sethi is really good with that. And also I'm trying to be rich when I'm in my retirement, and he has a very solid plan for that. So it's all scientific, it's all data-based. I just wanted to share my perspective and how I'm doing things. And if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please subscribe, stay a while, enjoy life. You all deserve to have a beautiful, wonderful life. I love each and every one of you. Please have a great weekend. Bye, Raylaners.